T.I. said he done performing. I think his last performance is going to be sometime, I think at the end of the year in Atlanta. He said he done performing. He don't have to perform no more after they won that $70 million settlement, I think, for infringing on his wife's, now defunct or disbanded girls group, and I think they kind of built, some baby dolls or some toy dolls in their image, and they stole their image. And I think they said they won a $70 million lawsuit. They won a $70 million lawsuit off of that, man. And congratulations, T.I. and Tiny. A lot of people said they didn't really see them winning this lawsuit. So this is a big Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson type of upset in the court of law, and they won it. And once again, I like to say congratulations to them. So yeah, they won it. So, but he said, I ain't performing no more. I think, 96.1 Atlanta, something he performing for, whatever. He said that's his last show. He ain't got to be on the stage getting sweaty no more. He don't need the money no more. So, and like I said before, when you see these dudes on YouTube say, I got money, I made investments, and I did this, that, and the third, and all that, and they constantly on YouTube still, that's where they bread and butter coming from. T.I. still performing. Why? Because he needed the money. And now he done won that $70 million lawsuit. That lets you know T.I. probably ain't got that much money. That probably let you know that. So it wasn't like they won $700 million. I think it was $70 million. Probably take home $50-40 million out of that. So he's saying it's going to be his last show, I think, at the end of the year. So that lets you know right then and there that, he did go to jail, fight a case, all that shit too. He did. But that lets you know right then and there that a lot of these rappers ain't got what they said they be having. You still got to get out there and perform. And then when you married, you got kids and they having kids, and your wife, she gonna still be spending money. You waiting on royalty checks and all that type of stuff. So, so he was still performing to feed his family. And with inflation, you got kids and you got a wife, you got all this type of stuff. It costs. You got to maintain the house. Somebody always needs something. He was just breaking into Hollywood pretty good, and then some false allegations, got him out of Hollywood. It's funny how somebody can just allege you did something to destroy your whole life, and it turned out not to be true, and they can't take none of it back. And you can't sue them because they ain't got nothing. And that's why you got to keep people who ain't got nothing away from you. Somebody who ain't got nothing to lose, keep them away from you. But he said he done. He said he's done performing. He says, I'm finished. I'm finito. He said, I didn't pay my dues. That's what he said. I didn't pay my dues. I am not doing this shit no more. He said, I ain't got to be on stage getting sweaty no more. I don't need the money. So, that lets you know, man, like, these dudes getting out there performing, doing walkthroughs for, 10, 15, 20 grand, doing shows for, whatever the price is 50K, 100K, 200K. We all got to work. Can't nobody afford to miss a source of income. Can't nobody afford to have one source of income. Can't nobody afford to have one source of income. Can't nobody afford to have that shit. You need all the incomes you can get, and he got that lump sum. Pretty sure they got a great idea what they gonna do with it. They probably got the house they already want. They probably got cars, so for the most part, most of that might just be invested, and, they might do a little bit something nice, but they taking trips probably. His son is having a child, King. Or what's a little light-skinned one? He's having a child. So I always tell y'all, man, it's about that. It's social status, bro. I mean, it's a social thing, and everybody try to make it a money thing about Everybody try to make it a money thing about why our community so messed up. We got, money, but we got black people in our community that come from money and still creating single parent homes. I'm telling you, black people don't have no social structure. That's the problem. And maybe if black people started to have somewhat of social structure and they started keeping their money in their own communities and we started to get together, maybe some good things may start happening out of that. Maybe so. Maybe some good things may start to happen out of that. But you gotta, maybe black people need to get to arranged marriages. Maybe, I think that'll do a lot of good. You got these kids who come from well-off families, who come from money and still creating single-parent homes. And co-parent is becoming the new normal, and it's just a nasty thing to do. It's a selfish thing to do. I say this: don't have no kids if you ain't ready to be a partner with somebody and live with them and raise your kids. If you ain't ready to put your own happiness aside, you ain't ready to put sacrifices aside for your kid, don't have it. Just because you got money or you strong and independent, or I can do this on my own, it don't mean that your kid gonna turn out right. Black people need to stop that shit. They really do. But I think, man, me and the Diamonds talk about that shit, Modern Roots. I think it's a wrap. You can't save it no more. It's a wrap. It's like being down 1,000 points in the fourth quarter and with 2 minutes left. I think we beyond saving. But shout out to Tip, man. Happy for him, man. Hopefully, he turned that money into generational wealth. I'm glad him and Tiny won their lawsuit. Hopefully everything be good for them. And hopefully, they good. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch. Check out the Patreon. You guys won't be disappointed. We got some really good deep thoughts on the Patreon, especially the Free Game 89 side of things. So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Check out the Music Entertainment playlist. Check out the Real 101 playlist. Peace.